Alright, so my good friend Leona Jenkins wanted to know if there was any way we can fix the issues with images when you turn on ambient inclusion and you're wearing a mesh head and the alpha issues in the eyelashes causing your makeup to go bye-bye. And there is kind of a hack. There's two ways you could do it, and it's not completely perfect. If you're wearing eyeshadow that has color in it, it will kind of fade it out a little bit, depending on which method you want to use. So basically, I wanted to show you how to set this up in Second Life, but it wasn't working with my capturing software that I use. I use Open Broadcast, which I do recommend, and I will link it in the description in case you're wondering how in the heck do you do videos via Second Life. I think maybe it's because having to crank it up on the resolution or up to ultra settings to turn on ambient inclusion and whatnot was conflicting with the memory usage, because I don't have like hella memory in this laptop that I use. So yeah. Anyways, basically what you're going to do is take two screenshots of your avatar however you want. Make sure you set up the shot. You got it zoomed how you want it. Everything. Set up the shot. Do not move your zoom because you need the image to be exactly the same. The only difference is one you're going to have your eyelashes on and one you're going to have your eyelashes off, as I'm about to show you. Here is the image I took without the eyelashes. You may, because of one of the methods I'm going to show you, you may want to turn on like a HUD that'll control your eye movement, because as you can see, there's a slight difference in where my eyes are focused. And my cat is meowing at me. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the image with your eyelashes on, and you're going to place it on top by picking the move tool, which is that top tool in the toolbar, and you're going to hold shift and then let go of your mouse. If you don't hold shift and you just drag it over, it's not going to center it on the picture. It's not going to be exactly lined up. As you can see, that's perfect and lined up. So one quick method, the quickest method that I found for doing this, is just playing with the blending options for the top layer. There you go. As you can see eyelashes, but you will have kind of the confliction with your eyes if you didn't put in on like a HUD that will control where your eyes are positioned. If you have eyes from one of my favorite, it's actually the eyes that I'm wearing here is Icon. They have a HUD that will position your eyes. Just remember to turn off the basic pose. It's the far right option. You'll see like a body. That's what you click to turn off that pose option, if you didn't know. So yeah, you could play around with the blending options. That's blending options right here. You can vivid light, in case you want like a cool effect. Screen's gonna wash you out a whole lot, and basically give you the same effect of what the next method. Soft light works pretty good. It's not as strong. So I'm gonna turn my blending back to normal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the lasso tool. It looks like a lasso. I don't know however else to explain what the tool looks like. And then I'm just going to make a selection around this eye right here, since it's going to be the easiest one to show you. You have to do this to both eyes, of course, but just for the sake of time in this tutorial, I'm just going to show you this one eye. Now, once you have the selection made, you're going to hit Control J, and what that does is just takes whatever I had in that selection area and puts it on its on layer. Then what I'm going to do is take that layer that I just basically took a piece out of, and make it invisible and drag it under the background layer. Oops. Double click on the background layer and that will unlock the layer and make it to where it's just a regular layer in case you didn't know how to do that. And you can drag that image to the bottom for now because for what we needed to do, it doesn't need to be there. Alright, all you're going to do is you can either do fill or opacity, it really doesn't matter. And you're just going to turn it down to where you want it. But like I said, with this option, it doesn't give you quite a bright as a bright, but it kind of gives you more of a natural effect of your eyeshadow. Like, I don't know too many people that wear eyeshadow that dark, unless you're doing like photography for a magazine or something like that. So to me, that looks kind of more natural. By the way, I'm wearing eyeshadow that is from my sister Lovey store, Virtual Insanity. She did it for the cosmetic fair, but I think the cosmetic fair is over. And I'm pretty sure you can probably pick it up on our main store in World. So check them out. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. You can, if you don't like how light the eyeshadow is, you can first you need to make another copy of that eyelash layer. So you'll hit Control J. Then do the first layer and merge it down. You just right click and you click merge down, and then you can that layer that you just made a copy of the eyelashes, you can turn it down a little bit more if you wanted a little bit darker eyelashes. Another option you could do is get you an eyelash brush. You can get them from DeviantArt or whatever. And you can paint in eyelashes if you want. Of course, now my thing, because I have a lot of brushes, is going crazy. This one isn't done right. You have to actually go into your brushes and fix the angles. But anyways, that's it. And